Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Guys, I wanted to talk and do a video about marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Canelo Alvarez. If that fight was to happen, would Canelo be able to defeat the monster in Marvin Hagler? Someone asked me. Brilliant fight. Brilliant fight. A fight that I would have loved to see both in their primes. Obviously, guys of different eras, we're never going to see it, but we can fantasize about it. Who would have won? If marvelous Marvin Hagler fought Canelo Alvarez, who would have won that fight? What a dynamite fight. You had Marvin Hagler, who was a switch hitter, vicious, left, right, left hooks, right hooks, left hand, just a vicious kind of fighter. Just imagine Sean Porter times by 5, but with a lot of boxing skill, with a lot of accuracy, with a lot of speed. And Canelo Alvarez, a modern great. Great boxing ability, great chin. By the way, Hagler had a great chin. A brilliant fight. You know, Canelo very learnt off Mayweather. After losing to Mayweather, you know, his defensive skills became on point. Offensively very good. Just a good all-rounded great fighter, great IQ. Who would take this fight? Who would I favor in this fight? It's a hard one, guys. I don't know. It's a hard one. But in these videos, you have to make a pick. You have to take a pick. You know, Hagler had some great fights. Great fights with Leonard, where it was a close fight. A lot of people say, well, you know, Leonard he went up 2 weight classes and beat Hagler, but it was a very close decision. It was a very close fight. It was a fight that could have gone either way. And this was Hagler probably past his prime a little, you know. He wasn't the same. I don't think he was the same. He had lost that hunger. There wasn't as many challenges, and I think Sugar Ray Leonard saw that, and Sugar Ray Leonard he got him at the right time. I think Sugar Ray Leonard was also 2 years out. You know, he was in retirement, and he came out of retirement. I think he hadn't fought for 2 years, I believe. But I don't think Hagler was at his best when Sugar Ray Leonard fought him. But even then, it was a very close fight. Very close fight, and it could have gone either way. But props to Leonard, and that showed how good Leonard was, because Leonard went up 2 weight classes. That's no joke. To come up 2 weight classes to face a killer like that. But, you know, I think we all talk about Hagler-Hearns, the war. Everybody goes on about it, and Hagler stopped Hearns. He beat Duran. This man was a beast, an absolute beast of a guy. And if I'm honest with you, I think he beats Canelo, you know. I think he stops him late. I do. I've been watching Marvin Hagler, and I watch a lot of Marvin Hagler. He was an absolute beast. Go and watch his highlight clips. He was an absolute beast. And I think Canelo tires later on in the fight. Canelo's somebody, if you put a lot of pressure on him, and Hagler was a guy that inserted a lot of pressure on you. Now, could Canelo have put Hagler on the back foot with his punching power? I don't think so. I think Hagler could take a punch. And let's not forget, Canelo's not a natural middleweight. This is a guy that fought at 154. I think he even fought as welterweight. You know, so Canelo's not a big dude. And also, Hagler was 5'9.5", and Canelo's like 5'8". Or 5, you know, he's not very tall at all. You know, Hagler's got 1.5, at least 2 inches on him as well. And he's a natural middleweight. And with a constant pressure that Hagler puts on his punch power, and with Canelo tiring late, I do see a late stoppage for Hagler. I do. You know, if Canelo can go to points, potentially get a decision, no one can beat Canelo on points. But I just feel, even if they do beat him, they don't get the decision. But I do, listen, I'm a massive Canelo fan. I think all of you know that have been following my channel, how big a fan I am of Canelo. But I just don't think he beats Marvin Hagler. I think Marvin Hagler would knock him out late. And it pains me saying that, because I'm the biggest Canelo fan. Like, you guys would know this. But Hagler was just too good. Hagler was, I just go watch his video. You know, he's the type of fighter where you go watch his highlight reels, it gives you shivers. You know, he's just a brilliant fighter. Speed, power, and I just think he would get to you. I think it doesn't matter how good boxer you are and how good mover you are. I think he would get to you. And I think Canelo would have to fight the fight he did with Golovkin, right? But the thing is with Golovkin, when Canelo tied in the Golovkin fight. Golovkin was putting a lot of pressure on him, but it felt like to me Golovkin let him off the hook. Golovkin didn't go in for that killer instinct. Also, Golovkin's not a combination puncher, right? Golovkin's not as quick as Marvin Hagler, right? And I don't think Marvin Hagler would let Canelo off the hook. I think when Canelo is tiring, I think Marvin Hagler is going to go in for the kill. And I think that's the difference between him and Golovkin. Whereas I think Golovkin throws single shots. He let Canelo off the hook. Hagler won't let him off the hook. And I think Hagler would stop Canelo late. He would take advantage of Canelo tiring late. And Hagler's constant pressure would be too much for Canelo Alvarez. I do believe that. And like I said, I'm a Canelo fan saying that, right? But Hagler was just something else. He was a beast of nature. He was a beast. You know, people compared him to Golovkin. Like, this guy was way better than Golovkin. Way better. He had hand speed, everything, combination punches, power. And look at his resume as well. Look at his resume and compare it to Golovkin. You know, Golovkin hasn't got a great resume. You know, it's only of late he fought some decent names. But early on in his career, when he was knocking those guys out, he didn't fought anyone. You know, let's not forget, Marvin Hagler knocked out Tommy Hearns, who's an all-time great. You know, so Marvin Hagler was a beast. And he beat Duran. And it was a close fight with Leonard when he was probably past his best. And he still had a close fight with Leonard. Yeah, Leonard wasn't at his prime either. He was 2 years out. But I still feel that Hagler is a monster. You know, he's probably the greatest middleweight of all time, potentially. He's a special fighter. You know, obviously Sugar Ray Robinson was a natural welterweight, but moved up to middleweight. But, you know, I would like to say Sugar Ray Robinson was a welterweight. But Hagler was a natural middleweight, and I just think he would have beaten Canelo. But that's my opinion. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And, guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got two options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.